Hello and welcome back to episode 8 of my Unemployed Challenge 02 Hero. So, as you can probably tell, I've spent a little bit of time trying to make my interface a bit more jazzy. I say jazzy, it's actually darker now. But I've downloaded a skin, face pack, logo pack, and also Zealand's new gen face pack. So when we get further down the line and I'm having to buy a few regens, they're going to have nicer faces, because obviously the Football Manager standard one, they are pretty horrible. Now, I'm sure a lot of you already have your own skins, face packs, and everything, but I'll just go through why I chose these and why I like them so much, and maybe if you like them too, you'll probably make a change, or if you haven't got one, I'll leave all the links in the description so you can go download your own, and there are plenty of tutorials on YouTube which show you how to install them. They are pretty straightforward for the most of it. Okay, so the skin I've gone with is the Renzi Dark FM skin. I'll leave the link for it down in the description. And what I like about it most is this player view. I mean, it leaves all the information I need very, very accessible. I've got my farm up here, progress, coach's summary. It's got the season stats down below, and it's also got his attributes, career stats. But this little bar here is my favorite, just because I can look at the attributes, but if I wanted to look at his past few games and his farm, I can go over here and get more of a detailed analysis, looking at how many goals and his average rating for the past 11 games by the look of it. I can go into the season stats, see how many headers he's won, interceptions, key passes, goals. Could also go to the scout report. It saves me going up here and clicking on this. I can just look down in the little bar below. So I've also got transfer status. I can list him, which I'm not going to do because I don't want to upset him even further. But nah, I really do like this player view. It just leaves everything so easy, and just eliminates the need for this up here. I can go on to every single thing I need, and I'll need the most. So another thing I enjoy is if we go over to the Port Talbot page, is this view here. I mean, obviously I don't have the stadium pictures as of yet, but I'm going to look at how to get them. But I think it is just a really professional overview of the team. We've got the formation on the first team squad here on the right hand side. Got past seasons, which obviously we've declined a lot. And yeah, all the players, key player, vice captain, captain, hot prospect. It's got the rivalries down here on the left with the legends icons. I think it is just a really, really nice skin. I prefer the dark colour because it is easier on the eyes, especially if I'm playing late at night. But it's just really well set out. This is the first time I've just used it, so there are probably things which I haven't realised yet, especially when I get into games. But so far, I am really enjoying it. The Renzi Dark FM skin, like I say, links down below. So the logo pack is by TCM, and I'm going to have to go and search for a team here. So if we search for Tottenham, and we look at the English Premier Division, as you can see, we've got all the logos here, and they weren't there before for me. It's a really clean logo too. If you look at Liverpool's, it's nice and clean. We've got the England badge, the Premier League, and yeah, I think it's just does what it says on the can. It's clean logos. I mean, look at that Manchester City one. It's beautiful. The HD is so well, and I think this player face pack, sorry, I think it works so well with this skin. I think the whites behind the player, the white screen behind the player, really does stand out in the dark. And when you see the Manchester City badge here, I think it really does make for a nice skin. And yeah, so the face pack is DF11, links down below, and the logo pack is TCM. And finally, I'm going to have to do a little bit of a search for this. Zealand, I know he spent a lot of time trying to make this, and I'm glad he finally has. I'm glad someone finally has. So if we go over to look at some regens, if I go max 15, I believe these will be regens. They should be. So if we look at Thomas Peters, we know how horrible the usual regen face is. And it's different. It's nice. It's real. And I believe it's all AI made. I could be wrong on that, but I believe it is. So there's a very slim chance of you noticing duplicates. But if you look at Peter Bale here, it's just so much better than the standard Football Manager regen faces. So yeah, I'm very happy in the next few seasons when I'm bringing more regens in and looking at my youth intake. I'm very excited to see all these different faces because they were getting boring now, and I thought it was only a matter of time before they were actually improved. So a big shout out to Zealand. His is a little more harder to install, but he does a really good guide on it. And yeah, definitely check it out. Okay, so time to pick up from where we left off with last episode. And last episode, we beat Cabrian and Clydach 3-2. Ben Fossett with a great goal in the 93rd minute, absolutely buzzing with that. And to say some of the games we had in March, Brighton Ferry, Cabrian Clydach, and Carmarthen, I don't think 7 points out of a possible 12 is the worst. We knew going into the Carmarthen game with such a good match that we had that bit of optimism, that bit of hope that we could pick up a point, maybe 3 points. But overall, with a 1-0 defeat, it's not the worst result in the world. They are top of the table. And if we go back to my first game in charge, we lost against them 1-0. 2-0 over both games, and they're top of the table. I don't think that's too bad. It's not bad at all. Dion Phillips with a goal in the 67th minute. But now we move on. Goucher United. They are classed as our other rivals. They are local. They are, I think it's about 3 kilometres. Their stadium's a bit further out the town of Port Talbot, but it is a local rivalry nonetheless. Okay, so I've just had my new intake of youth players, and I thought, you know what better way of showing you how Zealand's new gen face pack works. However, annoyingly, so there's a way of doing it where if you want to select all of the regens in the game, you create a new manager who's unemployed and then go on the player shortlist, and it gives you a list of all of them because obviously elGee doesn't have the knowledge to know them all. So that's one way of doing it, and typically you don't save the game so that when you load the game back you don't have to play with this manager. However, to select players from a list, I'm not sure if people knew this, if I just go over to a player list and you hold Control A, it should select everyone on the list. I mean, it's not actually doing it for me this time, but yeah, Control A selects all of them, like it's just done there. I stupidly press Control S, and now I think I'm stuck with elGee, my other manager, who's on holiday there forever. It's a little bit annoying, but I've just holidayed them until next intake so I can add all the face pack in again. So if we go and have a look, we've got Richard Brock, who is our top prospect. Not a great player, to be honest. Determination, pace, acceleration, that's about it. Left winger, 16-year-old, but it's the face pack is just brilliant. I mean, the faces before were just so awful. I mean, look at Alvaro Rodriguez. I mean, looks like quite a good player with good work rate, teamwork, good natural fitness, decent all-round stats. I think he's quite a good player, especially for a cam. If you can improve that dribbling, passing a bit more, I think, yeah, quite a good player. But yeah, just to give you a general overview of the face pack, I mean, Lucas Holmes looks a bit older than 15 there, not going to lie, but it works so much better than what was there before. And further down the line as they get older, I mean, 16, debatable, but yeah, I think it is really, really good. So we got Sean Dyer here, 15 years old. I mean, he's a very mature 15-year-old, but yeah. Further down the line, obviously the faces will match with the ages, and it just adds that bit of realism. I do really, really like the work they put into this face pack, and I would highly recommend downloading and using it. Okay, so this is how we are going to line up, and I've also just noticed, obviously, Anthony Eardley, he was a regen. He's got a face to him now. Not what I was expecting, to be honest, but we'll take it. We'll take it. And yeah, obviously, Taylor Williams, he has it as well, and Ben Facet, he had a face even before we added the face pack. So, pretty cool, pretty cool. We've gone for a standard 4-4-1-1, much shorter passing, more disciplined, much lower tempo. I don't want to try and force it. We're away from home, it's a rivalry. We're not going to go in all guns blazing and give away cheap free kicks and cheap chances for them to score. So if we go in and submit the team, they've made a few we made a few changes from last match. Go to the match, should give us the team sheet and also the fans' reaction. Get Waters out of the team, he's our best defender. Yep, Baker starts, that's good. Obviously, Matthew Baker is a great player. Everything's set up for a great game. What a day it promises to be, and I hope so. I really do hope so. Come on, lads, show us what you can do. I have faith in them all. I gave them a little team talk before this, trying to give them that bit of motivation, and I hope we can go into this. I didn't quite see who was aggressive there. I clicked off it before I had a chance to have a look. But as we go into the game, I am quite nervous. It's quite a big derby, this. Well, rivalry. They've gone for a 5-2-1-2 with the two wing backs, so three at the back. If we can get in behind those wing backs, then I think we should be okay with Eardley and Mines. But we'll see if Lewis Robinson can penetrate in the middle and link up with Ben Facet, as he has been doing quite recently. Fleming, they've got Fleming down injured on left hand side as Bateman. Looks for Hearts on. Hall with a good tackle. Eardley with another good tackle. We still can't get it out as Walters headers over. That was their first real chance. It was poor defending from us, to be honest. We had the chance to clear it, but we just couldn't. Anthony Eardley swinging a leg at it and not following it up. And also John Hall just not getting there. So there haven't been a great deal of chances. In fact, we've had none, but that might change here as Robinson finds Mines, shoots near post, but Coughlin can save that quite simply. That's our first shot, which is on target. They've had 5 with 3 on target. Not been a great first half. We haven't really got into the game, so let's see. Frosh Arms. I think we'll point the finger. We're not doing badly. If everyone improves, we can go on and win this. And there's a lot more to come from all of them. It's Kai Powell Roberts who is looking aggressive. I'm going to change the tactics as well. Try and get a bit more tempo into the game. Tell them to play expressively. And see if that can create a few more chances for us. We are away from home, so I don't want to go too overboard, but hopefully the players won't do now they've settled in with the first half. It's been quite a boring game for a rivalry so far, though. No real chances for either side. They had a header from Walters, which was just over, and obviously Lewis Mines with the chance. Harris from the goal kick. Boots it forward. Baker with an easy header away. Can Mines do anything dangerous here? He's trying to travel across pitch with it. Goes back to Harris. Neatly finds Rees. Don't fuck around with it and lose it. Rees with an awful ball forward, but Baker can intercept that. And it's good ball for Set. Oh, what a strike that is. Top corner. Williams, what an assist. Ball over the top. But look at this for a volley. This is why we brought him in. We knew he could score goals, but we didn't know he could score goals like this. Robinson back to Williams. It's a looping ball over the top. Facet hits it first time into that top left-hand corner, and we lead 1-0 against Gautier United. What a dream. So we're going to go ahead and substitute Matt Baker for Adam Jenkins. He's against his former club, so I'm hoping that'll give him a bit more motivation to play well. Rees isn't having a great game. So I'm going to swap him out for Gruffstead. Another one of my new players who are brought in during January. But elGee has a chance now, just wide of the left-hand post. Players have definitely livened up since changing the tempo and telling them to play a bit more expressively. This is what we like to see. It looks like Emmanuel could be sent off there. It looked quite a questionable one. I thought mines went to ground a bit too easy there, but can't complain. They're a man down, and hopefully we can just hold on to this 1-0. As Coughlin boots it forward. Birch to Walters. We've got men behind the ball here. Hopefully they can't find a way through us. Chapel Smith finds Birch again. Trying to drive forward, just not finding a way through our tight midfield. I mean, we're just not putting a foot in at the moment as Francis gets a shot off Harris, sorry, with the save. That was a good chance for them. Hopefully we can just hold on to it. There's Bateman. Finds Francis again. Walters. They've headed in. Oh no, stinker. Right, so what can we change around here? Williams is having elGee. I might bring him... Oh, no, Matthew Baker's been brought off now. Never mind. Paul Roberts isn't having the best of games, so I'll bring Thomas Evans on. Also going to go attacking. They're a man down. Basically, we could do with the 3 points. I think if we do make the most of it, we can get another goal here. elGee crosses it in, finds Mines at the back post, and he just has to hit the target, and he sends it wide. What a chance that was. Lewis Mines. I'm going to fire them up. Do I demand more? I think I'm going to demand more from the team. Hopefully 6 minutes plus additional time to go. Hopefully we can find a late winner once again. Lazy ball up to Howarth. Finds the ball over. What's Hall doing? Harris with a good save. He saved us there, literally. He's offside, thankfully, but Jesus Christ, I thought Hall had just left that ball. Looks like we might have another chance here. elGee whips in a free kick for Sec. Can't make it there. Robinson with it. Oh my God, I thought that was in. Come on, lads. Gruffstead finds Robinson. Williams. Back to Mines. Can he make amends? No, he can't. Francis clears, and it looks like they're on the counter-attack now. Bateman driving forward. Hall tries to clear. Questionable defending, but now we can break. Mines. Back to front play here. Finds Williams. Robinson. Can't get the shot off. He's offside anyway. It's like ping pong right now. I think elGee ball into the box. It looks like it's going to end 1-1. The points are shared. That's not the worst result for us, but it's not the best considering they got a man sent off in the 67th minute. Their XG was all over us, which is a little bit disappointing. I thought we could have made the most of that, especially after going 1-0 up, but I'm not happy with the performance. It's motivated them, which is what I wanted it to do. So, where does that leave us? It leaves us 6 points off safety. Risker in 13th place. Also, Gotra United, who just played in 12th place. That would have been quite a big win for us, but unfortunately, we couldn't hold on to the 1-0 lead once again. If we go over for a quick look at the schedule again, our next game and our last game of the series is going to be Afan Lido, the Steel Derby. Hopefully, if we can manage two wins against Lampwick Major and Cumberland Celtic, we might be able to stay up. But Lampwick Major in 14th place, and also Cumberland Celtic in 5th place. I'm not expecting easy games against either of them, but to beat Lampwick Major will be absolutely huge for us going into the final 2 games. So, once again, thank you very much for watching. If you've liked the video, make sure you hit a like. I'm sorry it's a little bit longer than the past few videos. I've just wanted to get through a few things. If you want to stay up to date with the series, hit subscribe, and if you feel like there's anything I can improve on, any tips for me, just drop them down in the comments below. Make sure you follow me on Twitter at elGee TV, and thank you for watching. Have a great day.